we Albs take power again, everything here will be cleared away.
In Ravok's name, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I completed the work Tengus gave me.
Good. Your reward has been set aside.
This payment seems a little low. Jax went all the way to Tavar for this Tingus after all.
Well, you did indeed render us a very valuable service. All right, I will give you a bit more.
That's better. Thanks.
In any case, Tengus seems to be satisfied with you. If you gain Zarina's trust too,
Watch your step.
Those old methods of construction were highly inefficient.
Hey, do you have a few shards to spare for me?
Here, take these.
Thanks. That's good of you. Now the day looks,
No matter what you say, I just don't see it like that.
Nobody cares.
Apparently they live to the north.
You've got your ears everywhere, too.
May you find oblivion.
Only true servants of Ravok may enter this plate. Are you a
Well, I feel like I'm repeating myself.
They just threw him out of the city.
If you believe the rumors, they left.
Aren't you making this a little too easy?
Fortune favors the stupid.
It's probably unconvincing.
Apparently they live to the north.
Smells like trouble.
Apparently, they're still in Golden.
You have no business here. Get
Yeah,
lost!
just fuck off already.
She would go getting involved with him.
Ain't all as bad as it seems. Just don't think about it.
Don't worry about it.
Smells like trouble.
Not interested.
Clean up our own house first.
I got nothing to prove.
Really? That's so?
I've heard that before.
There's my way, and there's the wrong way.
It doesn't leave me totally cold.
I don't believe everything you hear.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Whatever you want to tell me is probably unconvincing.
Apparently they have a plan to keep him working until they fall
Not what
over.
you say, I just don't feel
I
like
heard
that.
things in Abessa are dire.
I've heard that before.
You and me both.
We should clean up our own house first.
Just don't think about it.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What did you say?
Maybe later.
Later.
Unbelievable. Shit. What's the use? That isn't enough.
You have... Just go away. Are you okay? What are you doing?
I need... If you want something, come back later.
This dump is disgusting. Whatever's brewed in here can't be good.
That'll teach you to talk back to me. Well, look what we have here. Just in time for our little party. Looks like this one's finished. But I'm not, so what do you think? Want to take his place?
See, you haven't changed.
Can't say the same about you, idiot. Still wasting your life in that shithole?
Not anymore. A lot's happened since then. What are you doing here anyway? Thought you were with the outlaw.
Used to be. I'm done with those assholes. Berserkers are in charge at the fort now, to help. Then there's Bax. Fucker wanted me to work my way up from the bottom. You believe that? My own. Figure I might as well hang out with the crazies.
Looks...
Hey, they're a bunch of you know. Still hanging out with that little tramp? What was her name? Kaya? Heard you two had a kid.
Yeah, it's been, interesting.
Whatever. None of my business.
What about your brother? Still in touch with him?
Logan? Screw him. Ever since the Berserkers kicked him off the throne, he's just another asshole. Hangs around the coast these days. Still acting like he's a duke, though. Murder, robbery, the huge. Who cares? I have other plans.
Like what?
The Morcons might be crazy, but at least they get right to it. Something needs doing, they get it done. No fucking around.
Sounds like the perfect match.
Not the smartest bunch, though. Could be taking over the world, but they'd rather hide down here. You ask me, they should have climbed out of this hole a long time ago. It's like they're scared shitless of everyone out there.
You could say that.
Maybe. What they need is an emissary. Someone to tell the other factions how it's gonna be.
Since when do you care about other people?
I used to care about you, didn't I, asshole? Or have you forgotten already? Anyway, things have changed. It's a whole new game.
What kind of game?
You been out there lately? There's giant towers all over the place. War, plagues, all kinds of shit. Of course, the Morcons have no idea what's going on. The odd vandal comes back from a raid with a scrap of information. It's not enough. We have to start talking to the other factions. Either that or we get slaughtered.
I need people I can trust. I could really use someone like you.
I'm listening.
Renegades and anyone willing to fight the invaders in their towers are gathering at the Bastion of Caracas.
Yeah, I heard. Why do you think I was telling you my plans? But first, you'd have to do something for me.
What?
I help you with your crazy plan. You help me with mine.
Uh-huh. And just how much trouble am I getting into?
No big deal. Just the other factions... well, they kinda have issues with me. I need someone who knows how these assholes think. Someone who can get me in the door with them and have my back if things go south.
Okay, then. I help you with your diplomatic mission. You join the fight at the Bastion.
Okay. Then...
Deal. Okay, let's see what group of freaks you put together at the Bastion. I bet it's a big old bunch of losers, drunks, and deadbeats.
You'll fit right in.
Guess I'll be seeing you. And quit staring at my ass!
very satisfactory.
I'm going for a smoke.
You can do that later.
I want to smoke now, so spare me your advice. Hang on. You look familiar. That deadpan expression. Ah, you must be Jax.
Have we met?
Don't think so.
How do you know who I am, then?
Heard all about you is all. You led some shit with the Alps, right? And then just disappeared.
That's an interesting interpretation.
We all got our baggage. You and I are alike in that. Hadn't expected to see you in this shithole. Want something from me? If not, I'm lighting up.
You're not from around here, are you?
Nah, I lived in the crater for a long time. Worked for one of Baxter's bootlickers. A bounty hunter, if you're interested. I was a fucking mutt on a leash. Whatever was going, I took it. But that was another life. I ain't proud of it.
Why didn't you find another job?
Paid too well. Shards don't grow on trees, you know. Also, I was pretty good at it.
How'd you end up here?
Was finishing up a contract. Had to put a bullet in some poor sap's skull. Just pull the trigger and job done. Didn't realize the poachers were after my target too. I was so focused on the hapless sod, I didn't notice them. Of course, they wanted to know who got to their prey first. I was stuffed. There were too many of them. It was either dig my own grave or be taken here.
Shane.
The Berserkers hate anyone who's eaten from Baxter's palm. And I ain't heard shit from the cliff. And the Alps sure as shit ain't an option. At least here there's clear rules.
You've never wanted to go...
If I so much as put my little toe in the But if you're going there, you could take... Don't worry, it ain't much.
I'm heading to the crate.
Good to hear it. I'll get it together. Just in case you have... I haven't got everything. Come back.
Nero put a bounty on your head.
Would have been surprised if he had. You're not just telling me this because you want the shards for yourself, now are you?
Bingo.
Well, at least you're not jerking me around. Come on, let's get it over with. I'm so fucking done with this. All of it.
Let's go!
He's no longer with us.
We are Ravok's chosen ones. We are his tormentors and his tormented. His bringers of oblivion and his angels of doom. We will ensure that the balance returns. And with it, calm and emptiness.
Got back problems?
Praise be to Ravok.
What are you doing sneaking around here? You better have a good reason for interrupting my... I demand respect from everyone, including you. Just remember this. I am the mistress of the Blood Shrine, witness to Ravok's mercy. You live or die at my command. You will be judged before me. Never forget that. But since you've already interrupted me, you might as well...
Concept.
What does that mute want from me?
You sent me to...
Right, I remember now. You're looking for work? He must see something in you then. It's highly unusual for him to attend to a newcomer personally. Yeah. You could clean the shrine, or...
I'll do whatever you think is appropriate.
Good answer. But I don't need a cleaner. I have something rather more important in mind. I need someone neutral. Someone who doesn't believe in Ravok. Who can attend to a matter with fresh eyes. Certain elements here in the grotto are trying to disrupt the balance. These individuals are extremely cautious. They would never reveal themselves to a Morcon. Take this amulet. It will draw them out. Show it around, but without being too obvious about it. Hopefully, they will notice you.
About the... What kind of people?
All you need to... One of the... You...
Who should I...
If I... Try it with someone like Dimitri or Marat at the gate. They see everything that goes on. Ghosta and his bouncer are usually well-informed too. Or ask around at the cellar.
That won't particularly help us.
You seen this before?
An amulet? Sure. They're...
No shit.
It's kinda nice. Would you sell it to me?
Sorry, I'd rather keep it.
What for?
I'm trying to find out who it might belong to.
Can't help you there, but if you can't find the owner, I'll take...
Hey, wait. That's the amulet I found in the cellar. How'd you get your hands on it? You better have a good explanation.
Zarina gave it to me. What do you know about it?
Zarina entrusted you with that? You're not even a Morcon.
That's why she chose me.
Not my place to question Zarina, so I'll tell you what I know. Found this amulet stuffed in a crack in the ground. Of course, when I recognized what it was, I went straight to Zarina and gave...
Is that ever...
What do you mean? That's it. Just drop it. An outsider shouldn't get involved in our matters. Leave me alone.
What's that supposed to...
So you haven't...
Looks religious. Maybe ask Zarina.
Do you...
I pray to Ravak and try to... I also teach pain. There are just too many who want to escape pain.
Teach me something.
I'd be...
What do I care? You and me both.
Welcome.
Why...
Well, just 'cause the... I don't serve piss here. Just...
Is everyone treated so well?
Of course! The best wares bring the best customers, as I always say. Not every innkeeper can say that with a... Nobody here keeps a tab.
So, the guy at the door...
How so?
He was asked...
Is that right? I'll deal with that.
Anyone who says so's a damn idiot.
Off the stool, scum!
There's my way, and there's the wrong way.
Fortune favors us.
You selling to my customers?
Listen. I said I'm not... screw it. Clearly not getting rid of you that easily.
You ever seen something like this?
How? How did you get your hands on this? Listen, you might want to avoid flashing it around.
I'm looking for the amulet's owner.
Huh. Interesting. Afraid I can't help you there.
I'm new around.
Can't help but notice you look nothing like a Morcon. How about... Have... Never... So what are you after?
I'm looking for work.
Man, if only all the new recruits... Sorry to disappoint, though. Unless the Patriarch himself sent you, I don't have any... Although, if you want to kill some time,
What does it...
Nothing much. Just a quick hunting trip, get some dinner. Can't stand the sight of damn rat meat anymore.
I don't understand how you can eat this meat anyway. Why don't you process the rats into nutritious, flavorless protein bars?
Have you taken a look around? Do we look like we can extract protein from rats?
You're right. Sometimes I forget how backward most people still are.
Whatever. Ready to go hunting?
Got no shame, huh?
Best remind him of his duties and introduce you to each other. You know the rule. No shards.
Not now.
No cellar.
I'll be sorted soon. Promise.
You'll be a bloody pulp soon. Get out of here, you fucking parasite. I don't believe it. That damn beggar's back. Those lowlifes have no... what have I got to be upset? You want to buy something?
What? You recognize it?
That...
Give me a break.
Oh, I'm getting old. Memory's hazy. Ooh, a few...
As would a punch.
Ah, yes. Come closer. Marat found it here. It bears the face of Crichton. Shh. Keep your voice down. You don't know? Crichton's the Forbidden God. He once existed peacefully alongside Ravak. But now, believing in him, even talking about him, can get you in a whole heap of... But it looks like there are still a few followers who haven't been murdered yet.
Did you...
No. Could barely keep tabs on the bar, little...
What's so bad about it?
Well, let's just say whoever lost it won't be... The amulet suggests there's a group of people who... And that'll make 1 or 2 people here.
I don't have any other question.
That's good, because probably the only thing I haven't told you is the color...
What do you have to...
Take a look for yourself.
What do you have to...
Ah, the only. Of course, I'd love, but I wouldn't.
You...
Then, gotta make a living after. Cheer up.
What's the word in the grotto?
Aha. Want to know what the Well, the word is not all the poachers are bringing their loot. And since so few resistors drag their holy asses beyond the gate, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Who wouldn't mind a little something squirreled away for a rainy day? Guess you're wondering what that means. Well, one of my customers had one too many the other day and was babbling some real gems. Here, I made notes. Might just be a load of nothing, but only one way to find out. I'd go myself, but if I set foot from behind the bar, I reckon this place will burn down.
If he was talking about the lair in the mutant-infested ruins, I already raided it.
Ah, that sounds like the one. Bad luck. If you want to hear other rumors, you know where to find me. Of course, if you dug a little deeper into your pockets, I could probably remember some interesting little tidbits.
Like what?
Stuff about Vlad and the voice of Khan, for example. Might be worth your while laying down some shards. Information is power and all that.
I need him.
What do you want to know? Remember to put a few shards on the table first next time. My mouth gets awful.
What should I know about the voice of Khan?
Well, nobody knows his name or his past. Hell, he don't seem to have an opinion on anything. He's up to something, though.
Can you be more specific?
Well, he's been seen holding something in his hand. But when he knows he's been seen, he stuffs it in his pocket. Don't know about you, but that seems pretty... And I see plenty of shady stuff here, I can tell you.
What do you know?
Ah, Vlad. Let's just say not all rats lurk in alleys and sometimes they're hiding in plain sight. Crouching. Vlad might seem all friendly and respectful, but don't fall for it. He's one of Khan's dogs. Just don't trust him. Don't let him talk you into something. Watch your tongue when you're with him. That's my advice. You're looking at your...
I'm not sure I'm...
Not... You're a hatchet man. You got in a fight with Batuga. So how about taking part in my little... All you need is guts and some shards for your wager.
And this is all
legal? Just harmless? And nobody needs to know if a few shards change.
Apparently they're still in Golia.
What did you say?
Think so? I think you're full of shit.
You and me both.
Just don't think about it.
Maybe they had a plan to keep them working until they fall over.
Wait, I heard you had a certain amulet.
Depends.
My name's Evika. Don't try to deny you have. You got the amulet from Zarina, and now you're trying to find out who it belongs. Come here. It's better. Let's get to the point, okay? The amulet doesn't belong to you. I want it, and I want you to tell Zarina that someone stole it. So, name your price.
I have a couple of
Can I trust you?
I'm not interested in your intrigues. If Jax trusts you, I trust you. It's that simple.
I'll take you at your word. That brings us to the real question.
You'd better, if you want your amulet back.
Don't make me regret talking when I could have just killed you and taken it. I suppose we both need to establish some trust. You're no Morcon. But, if I find you trying to trick us, I'll have to kill you. We're followers. We work in secret in the very depths of the underground. If the Resistors found us, they'd torture and...
And the poachers?
They're the same as the Resistors. Well, at least most of them are. They hunt us because we threaten their way of life. When the grotto opened up, old, forgotten ideals came flooding in. And we're a threat to them. They're afraid we'll be able to bring them down one day. What? The Crichton amulet goes... The story goes that there were once two